Hey everybody, thank you so much for clicking on this workout. So this is part of my Functional Friday series. So this is your workout for the week. We, on Friday, had a video all about the traps, their function, what functional exercises you should do. So now we're gonna implement that. Now this isn't gonna be solely focused on the traps like I talked about in that video in case you missed it. The traps usually move with a lot of other muscles on the back. So this is really gonna be just more of a pulling workout day, all right? You will need some equipment for this one. You're gonna need a set of light dumbbells, medium dumbbells, and heavier dumbbells. I'm going for 5s, 15s, 20s, and 25s. Again, that's the ones that I'm using. You can totally base it off of your own strength level, and then some kind of resistance band, whether it is a loop band, whether it's a long band, even if you have a yoga strap or a dish towel, we can make that work. But let's head into that warm up. So we're gonna start kneeling on our mat, and we're just gonna start to move the shoulder complex around. So keeping that tabletop position, back is nice and neutral, little micro bend in the elbows. We're gonna start to drop the head down and then press back up. So I want you to think like you're letting your chest collapse into your shoulders and then bring it back up. Good, we'll take a few more like that. So just bringing a little bit of movement into that whole shoulder complex. I talked about in the video on Tuesday, or on Friday, this one is Tuesday, that the traps really are in charge of the function of the shoulder. Beautiful, and find that neutral spine, holding it up. Let's bring the right hand up by the ear, and we're gonna go for a T spine rotation. So twisting up and bring it back down. 4 more like that, up and down, making sure that the hips aren't moving. This is all coming from the middle of that back. 2 more up and down. Good, last one, up and down. Perfect, let's just switch right to the other side. So 5 on this side and down. So you're gonna feel that we're doing a lot more than just moving the back. You should start to feel that tricep, your shoulders are getting nice and warm. Good, give me 2 more here. Nice, and we have 1 more. Perfect, that is it. And we're gonna come into a little banded kneeling shoulder work. So grabbing whatever kind of band that you have nearby, I'm gonna bring my right foot out, and I'm gonna bring the band, if it's a loop band, right around my wrists. If it's a long resistance band or a yoga strap, you can just hold it in your hands, whatever is more comfortable. And we're gonna go for 10 lifts right here, making sure this leg is out to the side so we can open up the hip flexor. So we're just gonna bring the arms up and then down. Good, up and down. 8 more like that. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see just how high I'm raising the arms. So I'm keeping constant tension on the band, and I'm trying to keep my shoulders retracted as those hands come like right in front of my eye line. If you lose the band in the arms, you've gone too far. What we're trying to do is use the mid and low traps to help retract the shoulders and depress the shoulders. Good. I've kind of lost count, but we're gonna do 3 more. That's what happens when I always do reps. So be ready for me to do either more or less. Good. 1 more here. Whew, beautiful, we're gonna let that go. And we'll just take some arm circles back. So I've got both arms moving. Little active core engagement here as well. And then other direction. Good, if you find that you're hitting your knee, you can just bring the knees down. Whew. All right, other side. So this time we've got that left knee up, band right around those wrists. Again, making sure that we've got a nice open external hip rotation. And we'll go for about 10 here. So again, turn to the side just so you can see. Arms are just coming in front of the ears, making sure that we don't lose the arms. Good. Breathing up. Exhaling back down. We got 6 more. So you're gonna feel a little, again, sneaky core stabilization. Even though this is a pull day, which really means like the back of your body, we're still gonna need a lot of core engagement to make sure that we're incorporating that good posture. And we're just really, you know, thinking of implementing this for everyday life. Everything in everyday life is pretty much gonna require you to have good core engagement. Good, let's do 3 more here. Whew, I don't know about you guys, but my shoulders are burning. Whew. Final 2. Good. Last one right here. All right, let that go. Make some of those arm circles. I'm gonna bring my knee down. Good, and switch directions. All right. Those shoulders are feeling nice and warm. So let's ditch the resistance band. We're just gonna come into a little active down dog plank position. So finding your plank first, pinning those shoulders back, and then we're gonna lift from the hips, open the chest, let the back of the neck get nice and long, and then back down. Good, let's do 4 more like that, lifting up, and down. 3 more, up, and down. Last 2, up, all the way down. Beautiful, 1 more, up, all the way down. Hold it here. We're gonna do like basically a chaturanga. So if you're on your toes, just shift forward on the knees, and we're gonna lower all the way down. All right, once we're here, we got some sound effects. Hands are gonna be up by the ears. We're going for a Superman abduction. So we're gonna lift everything up. Legs go out, in, and down. Good 10 of these. That's it. Thinking less about trying to get as high as you can to the ceiling and more about thinking long, front and back on your mat. Good, got about 6 more. Last 3. Good, last 2. Last 1. Perfect, drive the hands into the mat. Knees wide, take a quick child's pose. Release that low back. All right, and roll it up. So we have 1 more little piece of our warm-up. We're gonna do a little bit more activation, again, for those mid and low traps, and then we're gonna hop into our circuit. All right, guys, so we have a few more exercises to get through within our warm-up. It's 3 exercises, 3 times through. We're gonna need our light set of weights. I've got 5s. You can go anywhere from 2 to 5 for this one. We're gonna do our first one. It's a standing SCAPTION for 30 seconds. So putting 30 seconds on the clock, palms face out as we raise those arms out to the diagonal and then bring them back down. So we want to make sure that we're working on the diagonal rather than completely out to the side to really hit those rhomboids, the low and mid traps, keeping the shoulders depressed, pinning those shoulder blades together. You've got 10 more seconds here. So really think of this as like the activation part of your warm-up. We're really priming the muscles of your back. Good. We're going for a rear delt fly in 2 and 1. So knees have a little bend in and hinging the hips back as we bring the arms out and down. Now guys, if you wanted to go a little heavier here, like 8s, you are more than welcome to, but remember, it's just the warm-up. We're really just trying to activate, all right? So we have 15 seconds. Good, making sure we're not overarching that low back. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the arms out, bent over Y. So I've got a nice angled position. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Good, stand it out, shake those shoulders out. We're gonna do all that again. Here we go. So 30 seconds on the clock, raising the arms up, bringing them down. Good. So again, we're just trying to use the muscles of the back here to hold ourselves up. This is gonna be a really great program if you're looking to improve your posture. So we got just about 10 seconds left. Good, and these light weights might not feel like a lot at first, but then we get into all these reps. Whew. Here we go, bent over row in 3, 2, and 1. And by bent over row, I mean rear delt fly. Already losing my ability to speak during the warm-up. So keeping this nice and slow and controlled, finding a little hold at the top. Good, you got about 20 seconds left here. We got that bent over Y on deck. We're only gonna hold it for just about 5 seconds. Good. Holding those arms out in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold it out. I know with the weights, it's pretty heavy. We have 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it out. 1 more round. Here we go. Finding that standing SCAPTION. So again, palms face out. When it comes to the angle of the hands, the arms, all of that is really gonna affect what muscles are being used and which ones we're pulling from. We wanna make sure we're using the correct muscles, getting really specific, activating the right parts of the body. Got about 10 seconds left here. Focus on keeping those shoulders down. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Little bend in the knees. Slow and controlled, moderate tempo up and down. Now guys, if you start to feel like those shoulders are coming up by the ears, I want you to drop the weights and just do this weightless. Or if you're using heavier weights and you want to go a little bit lighter, if you have it, that's going to be a great option too. Good. You have 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Let it go, shake it out. Take 30 seconds. We're gonna need our heavier set of dumbbells, and then I'm going for 2 different medium sets, but grab whatever you have, all right? I'm going 15, 20s, and 25s. I'll see you in 30 seconds. All right, we have made it finally to the bulk of our workout. So we are gonna be working circuit style. We're gonna go through the circuit in its entirety 3 times through before we do our finisher and our cool down. A lot of this is going to feel like we're literally just carrying heavy things because that's kind of what we're gonna be doing, all right? We are gonna have some pulling action in there as well to really make sure that it is a true pull day. We are starting with your heaviest weight with a suitcase carry. We're gonna be in this for an entire minute, all right? Now, hopefully you have a little bit more space than me because I ain't working with much, so I'm gonna be talking a lot during this too. So you're gonna take it into your right hand, holding that weight. I've got a 25-pound kettlebell down at your side, and we're literally just gonna walk around our space nice and slow, making sure that we're not leaning in or away from the weight. Let's start it up. So again, walking nice and slow. This is going to be very interesting for us all to watch. And if you literally only have the space of your mat, you can just walk back and forth there. So I want you to pick a weight that challenges you, because here's the thing, guys. If we're not going heavy enough, this isn't really gonna do much. What we're trying to do is really work on that oblique definition. You're gonna start to feel the muscles of your back contract. This is a great core exercise. And you are gonna activate the upper trap just a little bit, okay? Now, we don't wanna do crazy upper trap work. If you watch the video on Friday, you'll know that most of us are pretty upper trap dominant. So that's not really a muscle that we wanna be spending a lot of time growing and building. But this is actually a really good one too for that depression of the shoulder since the weight is so heavy. You've got 10 seconds. We're gonna take the same weight. If you need to go a little lighter, you can. We're gonna go for bent over rows in 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna drop down for a second. We're going for 10. So we're working time and reps here. Here we go. So making sure we've got a nice bend forward, 10 reps. 2, good. Good, 5 more. Last one. Nice job. All right, dropping it down to your medium weight. I'm going for 15. We're gonna go for a farmer carry. This is a really great one if you are looking to build the mid and the low traps. Same arm. Here we go, 1 minute walking around our space. Let's do it. So you're just gonna hold that dumbbell all the way up. Other arm is down, walking around. So I chose 15 just because I know we're doing this a few times. I could probably do a 20. It's also pretty long push, so take your time. I'm fully aware that like this is definitely not the most aesthetically pleasing exercises I could have picked for filming, since I'm filming in a very tiny apartment in New York City. But you know what, guys? We're working function rather than aesthetics right now, just like the way I like to train, okay? Oh, I'm definitely glad I picked 15. I am feeling this. Now, if you start to feel that shoulder popping up, that's your upper trap. I want you to drop your weight. So if you're at a 15, try a 10. If you're at a 10, try an 8. 8, try a 5. You can always just drop that weight and hold the arm up. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, let that go. I'm going up to a 20-pound. We're gonna do a snatch with a twist. Ooh, and my whole dumbbell just fell over. Here we go. Again, we're not going for the aesthetics, we're going for the function. So guys, I'm gonna put that dumbbell right down in front of me. I'm gonna keep my toes pretty much forward. I can have a little bit of a turnout here, that's fine by me. Right arm still, okay? So we're gonna bend down, and just to show you these without the weight, it's like you're zipping up a winter coat, all right? I like to bring my other arm out to the side. So we're gonna reach down, big New York City winter coat, we're gonna zip it up, and then we're gonna twist toward that opposite arm, all right? And then we unzip the coat. Let's try it. We're gonna go for 10. This is a power exercise. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. So we're bending down. Good, and twist. Now guys, 20 is definitely heavy, but I know that we're only doing 10 reps. And you've got that lighter weight there if you need to drop it down. I will say, I'm a little nervous I'm gonna hit myself in the face with these giant monster dumbbells. This is 5. I made a whole video about these and how they are absolutely ginormous. Good, I'm gonna give that shoulder a break for a second. Here we go, 5 more. Good. Yeah, I might need to drop down the next rep, or next round. Oh God, these dumbbells are huge. Go, we got 2 more. Here we go. Good. Last one. Woo, and let it go. All right, shake that side out. I know that was a lot. We're gonna go into the other side, suitcase carry. So we got 1 minute on the clock here. Walking around, let me start my clock. Perfect. All right. So we're just walking around our space. Now we're working a lot of unilateral training. I really like this, especially guys, for at-home workouts because it's a great way to keep progressing yourself. You know, with everything going on in the world, maybe gyms aren't open near you, maybe you're just not comfortable going quite yet. So no matter what equipment you have, unilateral training is gonna be a great way to kind of advance yourself as you start to plateau. You're over halfway there. Nice. Yeah, that 20 felt like fine at first, and then I was like, ah! Good, 15 seconds. Whew. Go, we got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down for a second. Relax. All right, bent over rows, here we go. So nice bend in both of those knees. Pick the hips up, lean forward. So we target the back, not the front of the shoulder. Here we go, 10 reps. Pull from the elbow. Good. 2 more. Last one. Nice work. All right, right on into it. Farmer carry. Oh my goodness. Heart rate is, whoo. All right, 1 minute here. Pull that shoulder blade down. So this is a great example of an exercise that is gonna target both the mid and the low traps. And you're gonna see that a lot, right? If you just think of it functionally, mid traps, pull the shoulder blades together. Low traps, depress the shoulder, bring the shoulder down away from the ear. So with this position, you're hitting both of those, right? And that's just kind of a function of good posture. Shoulders together and shoulders down. Good, I'm noticing that I'm leaning over to my right a little bit, so let's just straighten that out. We've got about 20 seconds. 15's feeling heavy. Woo. Good, final 10. We're out of this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Oh gosh, I regret the 20 pounds for the snatch and twist. All right, shake it out. So guys, this is a strength training day, so don't think that you need to move through these as quick as possible, keeping the heart rate super elevated. It's not a cardio program, right? Our heart rate can spike here and there, that's totally fine, but we wanna make sure that we're sending the right signal to our muscles, and we're targeting muscle growth right now, not cardio, okay? Oh my God, okay, here we go. 20 pounds. I got this, we're good. It's more about the length of this dumbbell that's like, I feel like I'm gonna hit myself in the face. Here we go, we'll see, 10 reps. Let's go, everybody. We bend it down and twist. Good. Now guys, I'm incorporating the twist because I wanna get in that transverse plane of motion. We're getting a lot of sagittal, up and down, front to back. We're getting some lateral for sure, like we're walking around. So I'll count that. We wanna make sure we're getting this twisting motion in. Good, I think this is 5. Good, I'm gonna take quick recovery. Yeah, this is definitely very heavy. Okay, here we go, 5 more. Let's go. Good, final 3. Try not to lean back. I feel like I was just doing that. If you heard that pop, that was my knee. No pain. 1 more. Whew. Oh my goodness. All right, take a breath. We're gonna do all that again. Here we go, super simple. So just 4 exercises. Take a breath. Suitcase carry on the left. How many more times can I say take a breath? I'm really just talking to myself here. All right, I'm sticking with the 25s. That feels like a good weight for me. Remember, you have your tiers if you need to drop down. All good. Let's do it. 1 minute on the clock. Yeah, I'm really realizing now, you're just watching me walk around. But you know what, guys? We're walking around our space together. Good. So really making sure that you're trying to keep those hips in one position, no leaning off to one side. These are long, long pushes. So when you need a break, when you need to put it down, when you need to drop the weight, meaning like grab a lighter weight. All good things. That means that you're working to failure, and working to failure means that you're going to advance, progress, build. That's what we want here. 20 seconds. Oh, I feel this like crazy in my core. Good, final 15. People always underestimate like how hard it is just to hold heavy things. Good, we have 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I kind of wimped out there at the end. Okay, 10 bent over rows. Let your breath come down. So guys, with this exercise, we're primarily targeting the lats. Lats are more so in charge of pulling the arm musculature, but we're definitely still keeping the shoulder down, retracting the shoulders together, so it's still a lot of mid and low traps. Here we go. Bend the knees, lift the hips, reach for that weight. Here we go, 10 reps. Brace your core. That's halfway. Woo, okay. Farmer carry. Let's do it. I'm gonna stick with the 15, but I'm probably gonna have to switch to the 15 for the snatch too, because I'm feeling it. And I gotta still teach how random, a bar class after this, like so different from what we're doing right now. Good, keep that going. 1 minute here. So the trick here is slow and controlled. That's how you're gonna start to really pay attention to your form, what's going on with your body. So keep checking head to toe, making sure your head isn't pressing forward, making sure that shoulder is depressed. And making sure here too, I'm just gonna stand for a second so you can see that we're not sticking the pelvis forward or opening the rib cage. So really brace your core. Over halfway, you got about 20 seconds left. Oh my goodness. Really good shoulder workout today too, for sure. But remember, that's what the traps do. That was our functional muscle of the week. They move the shoulder. So we're obviously gonna hit that delt as well. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it down. Woo. Okay. Take a breath here. We got that snatch with the twist. This one's the one that's throwing me. Now guys, the key for these is that the power on the way up, coming from the glutes, all right? Really use that power up. So I'm just fatiguing, I don't know why I'm fatiguing so much, but I should be able to do 20 easily. We're going for 15s, okay? Here we go. 10, let's bring it down. Oh yeah, that feels so much more manageable. If I'm being honest, guys, I think it's the length of these dumbbells. That's just it. I think it's a mental thing. I'm not used to them yet. So if you want to go heavier than me, if you have like a normal person-sized dumbbell, you do it. This is 5. Good. I'm not going to take a break this time. Good. 4 more. Woo-hoo! Good. Last one. All right. Oh, what a dismount. All right, take a breath. We're going back to that farmer carry. Oh my goodness. Heart rate's up. So you guys are going to hear those incredibly obnoxious exhales that I have going on, especially because I have a mic right next to my face. Here we go, 1 minute. So that exhale is really gonna serve as your power, okay? Especially in power exercises like that. So I like to think of the exhale as connected to your core. You know, we always hear this like, you have to brace your core, and you hear all these different analogies, like pretend someone's punching you in the stomach. I heard one recently that I really liked, like you're crunching a can between your ribs and your pelvis. You know, if you're laying down on the mat, it's like connecting your belly button down into the floor. All of these things, it's to protect your low back and to make sure that your core is engaged, okay? And make sure your core is engaged so you're protecting your back. So if you can use the breath as that reminder to brace and really tie it as one cue rather than 2 separate things, I mean, it's gonna improve your strength, it's gonna improve your breath work, it's gonna improve your core strength. It's just gonna make everything you do much safer and much easier to think about and tackle. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Bend the knees to put that down. Don't round the back. Holy crap, my arms too. Whoo-hoo. Okay, here we go. 10 reps, let's do it. Bend both knees, lift the hips up, grab that weight, let's go. Good, 3 more. Oh my gosh. Oh, that got heavy by the end. All right, farmer carry. Here we go. I got a 15. Again, if you need to drop, all good. Guys, we're killing it. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating. And we're literally just walking around carrying heavy objects. This is, I don't know if you guys saw in the last video, we ended up getting that apartment. Oh, so excited. Can't wait. I'll probably make a video about it. Really just more so for me. I have like a few random vlogs and no one watches them, no one cares, but it is fun for me to go back and it's like a video diary. So I'll probably do that. But anyway, I was saying this is probably really good practice for moving because we're gonna be carrying lots of heavy things. Even though we are hiring movers because too old for that. Holy crap, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, snatch, 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 snatch and twist. Everyone's getting a very good internalized look at how I work out. Just sound like a crazy person. Okay, snatch and twist, here we go. The 15 pound felt doable. I think I could do the 20s, but it would have to be more like breaks in between. Yeah, so I think the 15 is more for like my endurance. I can do lots of reps. The 20 is more for like the max if I'm just doing like 5 to 7 reps. Anyway, just wasting time now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Reach it down. Twist. Good. Back up a little so I'm in the screen. There we go. Good. Now guys, I do feel like I'm kind of like doing something weird with my head here. Again, I'm really afraid I'm gonna hit myself in the face with these dumbbells. They're so long. Good, that's 3. Good. This is halfway. When you reach down, try to keep the chest lifted instead of hinging forward from the hips. Good. 3 more. That's it, last 2. 1 more. We're gonna get a quick break after this. And let it go. Okay, 30-second water break, grab a quick sip. We'll meet back here. 1 more round, finisher, and then we're done. All right, we are back. Final round of these. So we have 4 exercises each side, finisher, stretch, done. Here we go. So let's grab that heaviest weight. This is your suitcase carry. We're just gonna walk it around. Since I have really nothing else to say about these exercises, since we're just walking around carrying heavy things, fun facts about our new apartment. It is old and Greek, like this. We live in Astoria. It's a very Greek neighborhood. We were either looking for like a luxury 1-bedroom, because I would love a washer dryer and maybe a balcony or some kind of outdoor space, or we were looking for like basically what we have now, old Greek apartment, 2-bedroom, so that one of us could have a office. Whew, 15 seconds. So we ended up finding a place. It was listed as 2.5 bedrooms, simply because of like laws with closets and windows and stuff like that. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Guys, it is like technically, if we're taking all those laws out of it, it's a 4-bedroom. Can you even imagine? I can't wait to show everybody. So it's gonna be bedroom, Kevin's office, my studio, and then like a shared the little room's gonna be like the gym space where we can put these dumbbells. Hi, Zoe. I can't freaking wait. All right, let's bust these out and then I'll keep talking. Here we go, 10 reps. I can't find my balance. Here we go. 5 more. Last 2. Woo! Okay, farmer carry. Holy crap. Here we go, guys. Bring it up, same arm. Yeah, so I am just so excited. You will literally never see this television ever again. It's a great TV, but not a great background for like teaching in front of. Especially like you can see my black pants just when I go by. I am just well, it also kind of looks like I'm naked on the top. It's laundry day. I only wear this shirt when I need to, but so I look like a floating torso. Good, you got about 30 seconds. If my math serves me correct. Yeah, so my studio space, it has like these really cute French doors that divide it from the living room. And that's kind of like why it's listed that way, because the living room then doesn't have any windows. But yeah, it's gonna be really much better to teach in front of. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Take a breath. So I am super pumped This is actually, we're gonna have to, all functional Friday workouts are gonna happen right here, unfortunately. But after that, and if you wanna come see class with me live, it's gonna be in that new space. So here we go, 10 reps. Let's do it. All right, last time on this side. Good, this is 5. Four more. Keep going without me. Here we go. Good, final 3. That's it. Last 2. One more. Woo! Oh, I just wimped out on that last part. It's okay, it happens. All right, final round. I'm gonna go right for that farmer carry. I'm gonna start my clock over. Hi, Zoe. Okay, it's so funny. Everyone keeps asking me, is Zoe gonna get her own room? Hell no, not this bitch. She like owns this whole apartment already. She'll just own every space. So I'm excited that we decided to make, it's like the little room. It doesn't have a closet. It does have a window, so I don't really know why they wouldn't list it as a bedroom. I don't think in New York City. No, I know, because there are so many rooms that don't have closets in New York, but I'm really excited. That's gonna be a little gym. So like, we can keep all our equipment in there. Kevin can work out in there. I can actually then, once COVID is taken care of, I can start having personal training clients come right to me instead of renting space. So that is super, super exciting. Good, 10 seconds. We got those bent over rows. I'm gonna do a little frontal plane. 3, 2, and 1. That felt terrible, don't do that. All right. Take a breath, 10 reps. Here we go. I'm looking at my clock. I feel like I always plan these out and I'm like, this is gonna be a 30-minute workout. And then I film it and I'm like, this was an hour? That's kind of what this has turned into. It's okay. All right, I just have a bar class after this. 10 reps, let's go. Bend the knees, lift the hips up, reach for that weight, 10 reps. 5 more. Last 2. Whew. Okay, here we go. I'm going right on into it. Farmer carry, lift that bad boy up. Oh, let's go. All right, so it turns out walking around with heavy stuff just gives me a chance to like talk about my life. So that being said, if you guys have clicked on this and you don't know it already, I do have live virtual classes Monday through Friday, pretty much twice a day. So if you are looking for some virtual options, if like things are starting to shut down again where you are, you're just not comfortable, or you just wanna, you know, hang out with me. Oh, there goes Zoe. Definitely check that out. You got less than 20 seconds. Oh my goodness. Good, final 10. The only thing we have left before that finisher is that snatch and twist. In 3, in 2, and 1. Beautiful. Dismount. All right, 10 reps. Here we go. We're just hopping in. Let's go. Good. Watch that rib cage. Halfway, I'm gonna shake it out for a sec. Okay, 5 more. Let's do it. Last 2. Last 1. Nice job. All right, guys, take 30 seconds. Meet me down on the mat. Here comes your finisher. All right, guys, really simple finisher. Grab, I have my 15s right here. Grab whatever weights that you feel comfortable doing renegade rows with, all right? So we're just gonna alternate. You can do this on your toes or your knees. It's only 30 seconds, and then we are stretching. Here we go. Let's start it up in 3, in 2, and 1. 30 seconds here. The goal is to keep your hips in one position. I don't care how many reps you get in. I care about the quality of the movement. Now remember, if you need to drop to your knees, hips are down and forward. All right, you just passed that halfway point. If you need a breather, take a down dog or try some on the knees. Hold a plank, but just try not to sit down. We have 5. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kneel it down. Let those weights go. Whew, find a quick child's pose. Whew. Nice work. Let's shift back onto the hands and knees. Finding your tabletop. Let's bring one arm up, thread it underneath the other side, and you can bring that opposite hand behind the back. So it just goes to show you guys, you can get a really targeted, specific, and high quality workout with just 4 exercises. That was really all we did. We just broke it up on each side of the body. Good, let's bring it back up. So personally, I do prefer most of the time working a little bit more full body on a day-to-day basis, but if you are someone who enjoys splits, this would be a really great workout. If you're really just looking for more pulling, more posture on a day, definitely more of an upper body or a back, I guess we could say. Good. Bringing it back up. And we'll just shift the hips up for a down dog. You can pedal out the heels. I have hair coming off of my leggings, so lovely. Good. And bring it onto your knees. Just sitting it back, we'll just take a few arm circles here. Nice job, one arm across the chest. And the other. All right, and that is your workout. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this. Again, this is part of the Functional Friday series for November. We are halfway through. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already to make sure you do not miss any of the other workouts, any of the other muscle demonstrations. Sneak peek for next week, abs. All right, I will see you then.